Thank you. You're cool. You are cool. You're cool.
Hey, so Murder Mystery 2 just recently got a lot of big news. Now I'm going to be covering a lot of that news in today's video. So, as you know, if you're a Murder Mystery 2 fan, the Valentine's update is going to be ending in like 4 days. Now, this update is going to end on March 16th. So a lot of people are thinking that we're going to be receiving a St. Patrick's update, which happens on March 17th. And it's definitely possible because a lot of people come with the issue, oh, well, it's so close in between Valentine's Day and Easter. But if you really think about it, Thanksgiving is right in between Halloween and Christmas. So if they can do a Thanksgiving update, they can most likely do a St. Patrick's update. Now, of course, Nicholas has been in studio a lot more, and the mm2 workshop map has been updating a lot more. Now, there's two things this could mean. Of course, for some reason, a lot of people are expecting this, but a St. Patrick's update could happen, or he could be working on something even bigger, like a bigger, better, stronger, cooler Easter event. And, it's totally possible because this is the most jam-packed and best Thanksgiving event we've ever had. So why can't this year also have the best, Easter event we've ever had? Now, this also kind of leads into the thought, well, if it's going to be bigger, better, it's going to have a pass. So that pass could contain maybe an Easter godly at the end of it, or even possibly an Easter ancient. Okay, no, I know this sounds a little crazy, but so is the fact that Nicholas has been in studio this much. Now I've basically given you all that I can talk about for these two next coming updates. So now I'm going to have to tell you about something else that begs to be talked about. The trophies for Halloween and Christmas. They still haven't come out, and Nicholas obviously said that it was due to exploiters in the game. Exploiters have to go and ruin everything, don't they? But yeah, the reason that the trophies haven't been out is because exploiters have been leaking them, and they've been that's the reason they're not out. But for the Halloween trophy, we're going to be receiving a red ray gun. Now, something that kind of puts the clues together here is that ray gun makes its own sound, and every weapon that has made its own sound has been a trophy for that update. Now, we don't know the Christmas trophy, but it's pretty clear what it's going to be because the snow cannon has its own sound effect, so it's probably going to be a red snow cannon. Now, Nicholas also recently has been talking in the polls, saying how he was asking us which of the maps we liked most. And this could mean that we're either getting a map that's the same as that other map's genre, or we could be getting a totally different rework on that map. So, there are also two times that this could happen. The end of the Valentine's update, or when Season 2 comes out. And I got a little hint that Season 2 would be coming out from the Christmas, Easter egg. That it spelled out Season 2 in a down column. Now, Nicholas, obviously has been in studio and workshop, which is honestly just the reason that I'm having all these idealistic ideas. I don't feel like he's, necessitated to make all these great and big ideas or, updates because, he's clearly working really hard for what he's doing because he's jam-packed, the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, the Valentine's, the St. Patrick's if we get one, the Easter. So I don't blame him, but if he doesn't, I will still obviously be upset, and I know a lot of you will be too. So, these are the things that we could be looking forward to. But I have one more thing to mention, and that is that Nicholas, having paid so much attention to all these smaller updates, might mean that in the future, I know this would be really hard to pull off with a Christmas update, but maybe in the near future we could be receiving a small New Year's event and even like a small 4th of July's event. So I don't know, these are just a lot of my thoughts, and you may have different thoughts. If I missed anything in this video, please make sure to leave it in the comments.
Wait till everyone's
And
dead.
other than that, I will see all of you
You
in the
traitor.
next video.